Alright, we are going to be doing some Minesweeper tonight. $1 super chat equals one random mine click. Alright, here we go. So we're going to have that. We'll go ahead and pin this here as you guys come on in. We're just going to get started. We're going to play some Minesweeper here tonight. I hope you guys are doing well. Come on in. Let me get everything set up here. We're not really going for speed tonight. We are going for some accuracy here. And I'm kind of getting used to playing it on much more modern computer. I've not played Minesweeper in a long time. But if you want to see me make a random move, let me know. A little bit of guesswork here. Man, this is not an easy start for the night, but if you want me to click a random mine, we're going to try to figure this out. Okay, that's got to be 4 around there, so we can start pulling that out. Man, where are we going with all this? Where are we going with all of this? Trying to figure this out. I hope you guys are doing well tonight. We are hanging out, doing some Minesweeper here tonight, trying to figure out this puzzle. I am just looking here, and this looks super dangerous. Oh yeah, I remember playing that space pinball game forever. These are like my Minesweeper I actually got pretty good at, but man, it's been a while since I've played. But yeah, I bet you that pinball is online somewhere. Alright, so we know it's going to be one of these two under the 4, and we know it's going to be one of these two, but only one of these two up here. But there's just so little that I can do. If I had to guess, I'm guessing here. I'm guessing here. If I had to guess. And because it gives a lot of room. Alright, we're going to go for it. I'm trying to think, is there anywhere else that I can see a guarantee? This is such a bad initial click. Usually you get like a nice big chunk. I'm going for it. Let's go for it. Oh, no, we died. We died. All right, we're going to start over. We can't. There we go. Let's get a better layout. I would always do that too. If I didn't get a good layout when I first started, I would 100% just like start over, because like I don't have time for that. You kind of need to have a pretty good starting point, or else you are going to be toast. So this one is already looking a lot better. I always like this 1-2-1 pattern. That's always a really nice pattern. You know, there's a few times where that doesn't work, but it does. How's it going, Plain Sharks? Yeah, it's been a while. We're trying to get back at it. I'm trying some different things here. Life has been a little bit chaotic, but I'm trying to figure out some new things. And this is actually a test run for I finally figured out how to get OBS Studios working, so I'm hoping to... Oh no! Oh man! Totally botched that. Alright, here we go. But yeah, I'm hoping to be back and ready to go with... Oh man, what a horrible start that is. Let's go. Come on, give me something better than this here. That's so bad. What are we gonna do? Yeah, I'm gonna be back for baseball season on the sports channel as well. And all right, that was just not gonna go anywhere. Everybody is doing well. I'm actually a little bit sick tonight. All right, let's open this up a little bit more here. So I'm a little bit sick tonight, but otherwise doing well. We are waiting to see. There are rumors of snowflakes coming to central to southwest Florida, so I don't know if that's actually going to happen. I'm not holding my breath, but my kids are getting up early just in case. So they've all technically seen snow, but it's been years. It has been years since they've seen snow. So all right, let me make sure. I want to make sure I'm seeing all the chat. Hope everybody is doing well. Tonight we're playing some Minesweeper here. Let's get this going again. So yeah, no, things have been well. Life has just been a little chaotic, and trying to settle into things here. Hey, appreciate it. And so just trying some different things out, trying to see what the world of YouTube wants in 2026. So testing out new things, and just gonna kind of see if something catches on, if people get excited about stuff, and what people are excited for, how I can come and serve people, what can I bring to them. Man, we are just stuck. I'm gonna say here that's gotta be good there. All right, there, open up some fresh areas for us here. But yeah, even something like this, I'm kind of liking the idea of just doing some hangouts and just like play a little bit of a game. Doesn't have to be anything super crazy serious or anything like that. Just see what sort of stuff we can find. Man, what a mess. What a mess. If we can get through this little section, I'm feeling pretty good. Let's see, that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's got to be all of that. All right, there we go. There we go. Yeah, I spent way too many hours playing this. Way too many hours. And learning the shortcuts is really helpful too if you ever really want to play. So on this site, I just have to hit spacebar, and that works as both laying a flag where I know a mine is, and then at the same time it also reveals if I think I have all my flags right, it'll reveal where it goes. All right, so this is a little dangerous right here, thinking that's a spot to try, and then that would go to like that, and then that would be no flag, no flag, flag, no flag. Oh, no, that was wrong. All right, here we go. Starting over. There we go. There's a better start. Much better start than anything we've had so far here tonight. And I'm sure the more I play, some of this stuff is going to come back to me too. And I'll be like, oh yeah, I remember that pattern. And the 2-3-2, that's a very common pattern you'll see. You can just mark all of them. Anytime you see the 2-3-2, you can just, that's always going to be a straight line. Same thing right here, 2-3-2. Knock that out. Yeah, you're basically trying to find all the mines, and if you hit a mine, then you die. So that's the basics of the game. Don't hit a mine, or you're gonna die. And so you're just kind of using a little bit of logic, a little bit of process of elimination, and then there's quite a bit of guesswork too at certain spots as you go here. So this one's 5, right? So I already know there's going to be 5 flags right around there. Just going to make that nice little U shape. So if you want me to click somewhere random on here as you guys come on in, hanging out, you just super chat. Every dollar super chat is just a random click somewhere on the field. Very dangerous, but we'll see what we can do with that. So yeah, it's a lot of... It's both pattern memorization, recognition memorization, and at the same time, yeah, there is some guesswork. It's almost always going to come down to a couple of decisions you got to make that either win or lose you the game. Oh, yeah, see, that was 2 there. That was on me. All right, here we go. Here we go. Let's go again. If you get frustrated easily, this is not the game for you. But for me, like, I never had access to all the really cool games like other kids had growing up, like, you know, Nintendo and all that stuff, and Sega, and I didn't have any of that. But once we had a computer, I finally got to play computer games. And so I was like, well, if I can't play all those other guys, I couldn't beat any of you guys in any sort of video game whatsoever. But I can beat you in Minesweeper overall, especially once I get tuned in. Once I start getting my pattern recognition up again, I'll be good. So I like kind of just working around. I try not to spend too much time in any one area, especially if it gets stuck, because sometimes stuff just opens up as you get a little further on in the game, and something that looks impossible later on becomes just pretty easy. Not always, of course. Oh, there's 3, 2, 2. So, yeah, I'm such a horrible video gamer. I am so bad at it. All right, what do we got? See, now we're kind of getting stuck here. I'm thinking that's probably a mine. If that's a mine. We had, the one video game system we had growing up was the Magnavox Odyssey 2. It actually, I think, came out before Atari. And then Atari actually kind of, I don't know if stole is the right word or not. Oh, here we go. There's some stuff over here. But Atari kind of took a bunch of the games that Magnavox had created and then they kind of took that property and made that work. All right, so we could have a mine here. That would be the 4 and the 2, and then none here, and then 1 there. That's possible. All right, there's also possibility of a mine here or here. I did have a Game Boy. I did get a Game Boy for Christmas. So the only video game that I've ever actually beaten is Mario Land 2, I believe is what it was. The 6 golden coins. Alright. Sometimes you guess, and you guess wrong. Here we go. Next try. Trying to get on out of this. Bringing ads up on the screen. I don't want ads on my screen here. Come on. Yeah, so I've never looked into like all the, but like, yeah, before Pong was a thing, I think Atari just was like the better marketer. They just knew how to market their stuff. And most people have never even heard of the Magnavox Odyssey, and I don't even know if my dad still has the system anymore. It's been quite a few years since I've even played on that. But it was good. It was like the joystick with a paddle and the one button, single button or whatever. You're talking about the Mario movie? I love the Mario movie. And then the new one's coming out, right? I think there's a new Mario movie. There we go. There's 1, 2, 3 right in a row there. Alright. Got that corner figured out. Oh, there we go. Nice. Open up some stuff for us here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1. Oh, that was nice. Nice, nice. Open things up here. So are you guys finding this on the vertical or the horizontal live stream tonight? That's one question I had. So let me know if you guys found this on vertical or horizontal, because it's supposed to show up as horizontal, but I did not see a massive rush of people coming in that we normally see on the vertical live stream. So, ooh, this one is looking pretty good here. This round is looking pretty good. Oh, take the ad off the screen. Come on. No ads. No ads. Let's go. It is okay. This is on vertical. All right. So we'll see. Maybe it just this is definitely out of character for what I've done on this channel. I'm not a gaming channel, but I just figured this is kind of a fun way to do a live and talk. And all right, well, that's there. That's there. Oh, that's such a mess. Oh, that's such a huge mess. Let's come back over this way. Oh, it's going to be one of those two. So it's either going to be here and here, or it's going to be there. Wait, so it's going to be, could it be here? It can't be here. It cannot be at this one here. Yeah. No, I was just browsing through vertical live streams the last couple nights just to see what people are watching. It's like all ASMR stuff. All right, so if it's here, if that's a 1, then it's not there because that already has a 1. It's not here, then it is there. So if it's here, it's there. What about if it's here? If it's here, so that means this is safe no matter what. All right. I don't know if that helps us any, but we were able to get that one safe. Can we do anything here? 1, 2, 3. So it's not both of these. Oh, this is good. Right here. That one's good. That 4 is good. That 3 is good. All right. We worked our way through that. Still have quite a bit of a mess to work through here. Let's see. Still don't know where to go with all this. 5, 4. I feel like that 1, that could be a mine. All right, so if that's a 1, okay, so it's either this. So this one has to be a mine, right? I think that one has to be a mine. No matter what, is there any world where that's a mine? And this is not? No. So this one has to be a mine. All right. So then it's either here and here, or it's here. But that means that's not a mine. That's safe. All right. That still doesn't get us past this, though. If I had to guess, I would guess this one. If I had to guess, I would guess that one. Let's see. So we know that's there. Yeah, I just put myself falling asleep. That's it. All right, we're going for it. All right, we're good. We made it through that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Woo! All that opened up. All right. So we're down to this section over here. If here, that's 3, then here. That works. Can it be here? No, it can't be here. So it's got to be, that's got to be safe. Right here, that's got to be safe. All right. All right, we got through that. Where else? Is there anywhere else? Okay, so if here, then there. If here, so all 3 of those should be safe right here. All 3 of these should be safe. That's so scary. That still doesn't solve my problem. So it's either here and here or here. So it could be any of those three. Oh man. What else do we got? What else do we have? So I feel like something over here would be like as safe as could be. We're gonna just try one. Let's not die. Come on. Okay, we're alive. There's only 13 mines left. 4 there means there's one of those is a mine. One of those. That feels safe right here. Okay. Oh, that's great. That's great. All right, now what? We go 4 and then nothing. So if we go a mine here, no mine, no mine. No, then that doesn't get 2, so it has to be these 2. Alright. Is that going to be enough? It still doesn't open up everything we need. 10 to go. We've got 10 mines to go. Is there any way to solve this? Okay, so if here, that's 3, then this. If here, so if that's 3, that's 3. This one's safe right there. This is safe. It's not the number we needed, but that's safe. All right. What else do we have? 1, 2. So it's one of these 2. So that means that one's safe. Oh, which means this is a mine. Four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at this. All right. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we're still stuck though. Okay. So it's definitely one of these 2. So if it's this and this. Oh man. I have no idea what to do. 1, 2, 3. So if this, then not this and not that. If not that, then this. If this, then not that. If this, then not that. What are we doing? 2. So more likely 1 here, 1 here. Ooh, maybe we can figure this one out. If 1 is here, then there. If this one, that covers everything though. No. Okay, if this, then this. If it's 1, 2, that would be safe. 3. Alright, we're just going to have to pick one here. I don't know. We're going to just go for it. Ah! So close. There's always a hard decision. There's always a hard decision at the end. Alright, here we go. Let's open some things up here. Starting over. Starting over. Hopefully we can get a decent draw here and open up some stuff. Why you gotta be showing me 5s already? This is not fun at all. This is not fun at all. What a horrible opening sequence here. Alright, we're starting over. What do we got? What do we got? Open this up. Come on, let's go. Let's go. What do we got? Come on. No. No. Why does everybody stink tonight? Why is this not working? Come on. Every board has just been horrible here. That's got to be a 3. Okay. There we go. Four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, I almost just botched that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Quit with the ads. What if I lower this? If I lower this just a little bit, there. You get your progressive advertisement in there. What do we got? Just every reveal. So painful here tonight. That was a guess there. But I find in general you just want to guess earlier on, because if you're gonna have to guess and you're stuck, you might as well guess from the start. Yes, Playing Sharks I did see. I wasn't able to watch it absolutely live, but I went back and replayed it about 2 minutes after it happened. So I put a congrats video up on the sports channel to him. So I know I was super excited for him. He has worked so hard. We love our Tom Grossi around here. Yeah, he was super emotional when it happened. It was a cool moment to watch. Definitely, I would definitely recommend going back and doing the rewatch here if you get the opportunity to do it. Where are we going with this? We're kind of hitting a roadblock. Oh, there we go. That'll open up something. Hopefully something help us on the other side here. Connect all of our pieces together. Where are we going with this? We open stuff up and then all of a sudden it just closes. There's just nowhere else to go. So it's one of those two for sure. If this then neither of those. If this, then not those two. If this, not that, but then one of those two, so that doesn't really help us. Wait, oh, there's a 2. Okay. Ah, we're wrong again. Oh, 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 that was, I just went too fast on that one. I'm opening up some more spots. I want to have more than one spot to work from when I get stuck. So yeah, it is definitely not always easy. Weird. So yeah, we're looking forward to the chance. Well, it's gonna get cold. We're gonna get in the 30s in Southwest Florida, which does not happen often. So I am gonna be out delivering tomorrow. Hopefully, people will have sympathy. It's not true cold. It's not cold like up north cold. Oh, there we go. That's true. But yeah. All right. So yeah, I know. Like this has been like just a crazy winter for like everybody. Everybody's just gotten knocked down, drag out with just about everything. Oh, those 3. That's 3, and that works. All right, are we gonna unlock something here? Let's go. Let's get that. All right, there's a section. All right, what about this? If that, then this. If this, that's safe. All right. Too bad that's not a 2. Okay, hold on. If this, then this. Oh, 4. There we go. Those are guaranteed. I know. Our definition of cold here in Florida is just completely different than everybody else's. Clicking random. Oh man, I feel so scary. Alright. Oh wow, I was not expecting that. I did not mean to do that. We're clicking somewhere else. I need to open up some more places for me here. Give me a big chunk. There we go. Give me something to work with. Yeah. Yeah, I've done the years up in Minnesota and Wisconsin. The cold and the snow. So, I'll be plenty content to deal with our 35-degree temperature that we're supposed to have for like the next 2 days. And then it'll probably be in the 70s by next weekend. All right, come on, come on. Where are we gonna go? It's all gummed up. Where are we gonna go? This is the type of game that like I could zone into, spend hours playing back when I was a kid. Yeah, I know. Yeah, the whole 2 years in a row too. Last year, they got snow up, like actual like sticking measurable snow all the way to the beach, and then they got it again this year. And I don't know if it was quite as much up north as it was last year, but like 2 years in a row of snow. And Tampa, if Tampa gets like a quarter inch of snow tonight, it'll be their largest snowfall ever on record, which is kind of funny. Oh, I did not mean to hit that. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna mute the stream here really quick because I'm battling a cold here. Alright, here we go. Fresh start. Fresh start. Ugh, brutal. Brutal start. Yeah, you just might as well guess on that at the very beginning. Oh, look at that. That's a full 5 right there. Full 5. Yeah, I probably should. We got a bunch of tea for Christmas, so I probably should do that. I have not gotten super sick, and this still isn't too bad. This is just more of an annoying thing. But been able to stay pretty healthy through the winter. Oh, look at that. That's a nice big chunk to open up. Take it. I will take it. Oh, more. Look at all that. We are rolling on this one. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Maybe we can actually clear the board. Maybe. Oh, that's kind of not nice over there. All right. All right. What do we got? Yeah, it's well, and oh, that's a okay. Those are both mines. That plus I have not been getting great sleep with just getting up early every morning and then some late nights. So my body is definitely broken down some. That should be safe. Okay. That is just... Alright, we're gonna assume the pattern for that. Alright, we got that done. Where are we gonna go from here, though? There are no safe spots on the board. No safe spots on the board. Is there anything we can we figure out something with all these 2s and 1s up here? It can't be both of these, right? Because there's already 1 on the 2, so it can't be both. So that means this one is definitely a flag. Alright. I feel like this is as safe a bet as any right here. Bunch of flags in a row. Alright. Doesn't help me, though. That doesn't help me. So it's definitely one of these 2. If it's this one, then it's not that or that. If it's this one, then it's not that or that. So it's definitely not this, which means this one's safe. Alright, again, doesn't help me, but it's safe. If it's this, man, we're just stuck. What are we going to do here? 1, 2, 3. Well, I feel like it should be this and this. Let's try that. Alright, we got lucky. Let's see if we can... see if we have enough that we can get through this. That's just a... that's a junky choice. So it's either this or this. That means that one's safe, which means this one's not safe. It's either that or that. Wow, there's only 1? Okay, so where's the 1 that fixes everything? It's got to be this one, right? That, we're still short 1. That, we're still short 1. So it's got to be this. So that means that's safe. All right. 1 section left, and I don't know what to do with it. Where are we going to go? So it's one of those 2. All right, let's work above. If it's this, then it can't be that or that. And it would be this. If it's this, it's neither of those. If it's this, is this safe? That is safe. All right. Scary. We are to the scary part. Where are we gonna go? Okay, hold on. These each have 1. It can't be this and this. This has to be a mine, so that means that's safe. 1, 2, 3. So this has to be safe, right? I think that's safe right here. Yeah, that's safe. 4. 1, 2, 3. That feels really dangerous. That feels like that has to be a mine. So it's got to be one of those 2s. That's safe. If that's a 5 and that's a 3, I would guess that's a mine here. Can I figure this out here? Is this? All right. Why do I feel like I should be able to figure something out in here? If here, then not here, and not here. There used to be a question mark. I wonder, is that a setting that I can do? I used to be able to set a question mark on ones that I wasn't sure. Does that have a question mark? Not that I can see. Okay, hold on. Can I figure it this? It's got to be one of these two, right? It's got to be one of these two, which means it can't be this. That's safe, which means that's a flag, which means that opens up. Oh, look at that. All right, there we go. Oh, wow. We got a shot here. Don't mess this up. Oh, no. That's horrible. All right, hold on. Let's figure out. Maybe we can get down to a certain number of mines we need. Let's get that one. There's 5 left. That's the best we've done so far tonight, is 5. Down to 3 left. Do we have everything marked on the board? Oh my goodness, there's really 3 in here? Hold on, are they all marked? If everything is marked, we're not missing anything. Well, then we know it's this and this. It just comes down to this, right? It's one of these two. One is the winner, one is the loser. Let me just double check the rest of the board. Oh man, I think this is it. I think we solved everything except the last one, and I don't see any way. All right, we're going for it. Oh no! Oh. There's no way of knowing. It's just a pure guess. 1 left. Alright. We're going to beat this one time. Alright, let's get a good open here. Let's get ourselves a good open. Oh man, that's devastating. Alright, what do we got? Alright, that's a good first chunk cleared. We got some work we can do down here. Open a chunk of that up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, that's nice. It's looking pretty here. Well, that's got to be 3 in a row. Alright, that's going to get stuck, isn't it? I think we're already stuck here. Well, 2 of these have to be. So it could be 1 and 1 or 1 and 1. But it can't be this. It can't be this. So it's got to be this and this. It's got to be that and that. Right? One, two, three, four. Okay, it can't be this. I would normally want that. This one right here would be a good guess with a 1 surrounded by 2's. But I don't think it's that. I don't think it can be that. Because if it's this, then it would also have to be that. But it can't be. So that means this is safe. That feels kind of like just guesswork. This feels like guesswork here. It's either here and here, or it's here. Which makes me feel like this is safe. That's wrong. I was wrong. Let's get a big opening here. I want a bigger chunk. Can I find a bigger chunk? Alright. That at least gives us a couple of different ones to work with. I hate getting stuck like right away. Like right when you start. I want to open up a lot of stuff. Get information as quick as possible. Kind of get a good layout of the board. So it's one of those two. Means this should be safe. Oh, what are we doing with all of that? That's a jumbled mess. Alright, let's come over here. Oh, that's a mess too. Everything's a mess. Everything's a mess. Alright. That's a row of 3, so that's good. That's not there. No, it can't be all of those. It's 2. It can be... Oh, it has to be these 2. It has to be these 2. Alright. See, trying to figure out our Minesweeper puzzle. Trying not to get exploded here tonight. We came 1 away. That's our best so far. We're doing on the... There's 100 mines we have to do. Alright, so it's definitely one of these 2. If it's this one, then that's safe. This is safe. That's safe. If it's this one, this is safe. So this should be safe. Oh, good. Good, good, good. Alright, that's a nice big chunk here we were able to open up. There's 3 in a row, 2, 3, 2. It's a nice pattern there. You can open that whole thing up. Alright. Oh, that's a 3. Alright. Well, we're over halfway there. We're over halfway there. What else do we have? So it's got to be one of these 2. If it's this one, then it can't be this, this, or this. Wait, hold on. If it's this, because that's a 2, it can't be any of these, which means there's only going to be one, so it can't be this. So it's got to be this. This one's got to be safe. Alright. Don't know what we're going to do after that, but that was good. Where else are we going to go with this? I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's one of those three. Feel like that's safe. Is that my best guess, though? So if it's this, then it's this. If this, then this. If this, then this. If this, then this. Wait, so if this, then this. That's not 2. So this is safe. Alright. Figured that one out. Now where are we going to go? There's just a bunch of danger, danger, danger. Let's go here. Doesn't really help me though. Okay, 1, 2. So it's one of these two. If it's this, if that's a flag, then can't be this. Then it would have to be this. If this is a flag, that can't be a flag. So it's got to be this. There. Alright, there's a around the corner like that with a 4. You know they're all going to be marked. Then what? Where are we going to go? Where do we go after this? That's 1, 2. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's all guaranteed. Thank you, Plane Sharks. Trying to make it through. We are trying to make it through. Some old school Minesweeper. Oh, that's got to be 2 here. Okay. It's one of those 2. Either way, though, if it's, right? Yeah, if it's this, then that completes the 3. If it's that. So that means this and that are both safe. Oh, that's huge. Let's go. Alright, I feel like we should be able to solve this. This needs 2. So then this has to be 1 here and 1 here. That means that's safe. So we can bust through there. Alright, we got that solved. Wow, there's a 6 in there. There was a 6 in there. What am I going to do with all of this? Okay, if this... Let's figure out this. If I need that for the 4, then it can't be here because the 1, and it can't be there, and it would have to be there. That seems possible. If it's here, wait, so if it's here, it can't be here. If it's here, it also can't be here. And it's got to be one of those 2, so that means this is safe. Alright. Now what? It's got to be one of these 2. If it's one of these 2, right? Hold on. 1, 2, 3. So it's got to be one of these 2 for the 4. If it's one of these 2, That's going to complete the 2, which means this, this, and this are all safe. This feels like this has to be it, right? Doesn't have to be that one. If it's, okay. If that's a mine, then that's safe, then that's a mine, and that's safe. Okay, that's option 1. If this is a mine, it's not that, maybe it's not that easy. Is it totally random here? Is that totally random? It's just either one or the other. It's either mine, no mine, mine, no mine. So it's either bad or danger, safe, safe, danger, or safe, danger, safe, danger. Well, I don't want to waste all my time on a pure guess at the end because it's not going to change the number. We're wrong. We are wrong. And here we go again. Let's go. Let's go. You know, if it's a situation where maybe it's one, maybe it's the other, I think it's fine to wait because you might, you know, like if it could be 2 mines or 3 mines, hit and wait because you might get more information at the end. But if it's going to be the same amount of mines either way and it's just random guesswork as to where it's going, I think there's no point in waiting. You just go with your gut. Why am I always guessing? Why am I guessing so early? Why is there a 6? That's so evil. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That means all but one of those. All but one of those. Why is there a 6? Oh, okay, let's go here. That's safe. So it's got to be one of these two. Is there nothing? Nothing. It's got to be one of those two. If this, then that. If this, doesn't matter. These two are both safe. Oh, that was huge. I did not win playing sharks, but that just opened up a ton. That opened up a ton. We should be able to at least get a little something better out of this. We've got a good opportunity here. Alright. There's that, there's that, there's that. What? Oh no! Oh no! That was not. That was all me. I saw the one on the corner and I forgot to clear it. Ugh. Alright, where are we at? Alright, I'm gonna go till 1 a.m. Come on, give me something. Give me some stuff that open up. This is getting me nowhere. That doesn't help. Come on. There we go. That's a good open. That's a good open. Let's see if we can actually do something with this and not mess it up. Come on. Come on, baby. Well, that's not helpful. Alright, good. We knocked that out. That's easy. A 3. That's easy. Come on, come on. What do we got? What do we got? That's 2. Where are we going? Oh, that's the 5. It's a corner of 5. Well, that's probably that and that, right? Let's start with what we know, though. Maybe we can... Yeah, let's finish that section there. Alright, what do we got? I'm assuming that's a 1, 2, 1. Alright, is there any other way that this could be? It has to be that, right? I think it has to be that. Alright, we went for it. Well, it's got to be one of these two. Is there... Are we stuck? Are we really stuck like this? Well, it's got to be one of these two. Doesn't matter which one, that's safe. Alright. Well, that leads me to believe it's more likely to be here. But also, there could be one here, too. We got 4 out of the 5. It's one of those two. I feel like this is safe. Oh, we know this is one of these two, right? It's got to be one of these two, which means that's the one, which means this. But even more than that, hold on. It's got to be one of these two, which means that's safe. Which means this is safe. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. No! No, that was... I knew that wasn't safe. Wrong button. Ah. Unbelievable. Yeah, I know. It was all good till I hit the wrong button and then I exploded. All good until you explode. I don't know, do you have to be like a pattern type of person to like a game like this? I don't know. With stuff like this, it always kind of surprises me, like, oh, how do people not like this, or how do people... Because, like, to me, this is like peak gaming to me. No, not that. Oh, is that all guesswork back here? It's gotta be. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. When they do that stuff in the corner, that's so brutal. Yeah, it's crazy how people are wired differently for different stuff. But everybody's got their different things. Alright, we got through that. Well, that's going to shut down a bunch of stuff over there. Oh, no. Oh. What do we got with this? Is there anything here? Is there anything here? A bunch of nothing? If that, then not that, not that, not that, then that. Okay. If this, then not that. I think that's safe. Alright. This just feels like a trap. Let's go for it. Nope. Not it. Alright. Well, there's the Red Sea being parted here. We got the Moses right from the front. Part of the Red Sea. What are we going to get? Come on. Come on. Let's... Alright, so that's that. I like when you can just divide the board in half right from the very beginning. That always feels nice. It also probably means you're going to have to do some corner work at the end. But alright, so here's one. It's like basically the same on both. So, alright, hold on. They each have 3, so it's going to be one of those 2, right? Oh, but if it's either this and this or that and that, it's a diagonal. It's going to be a diagonal either way. There's no information. Why did this feel safe? And I was wrong. I need something bigger. I need a bigger opening. There we go. Nothing. Bunch of nothing. We've already made a couple of good guesses here. Let's see. Nope, that was not a good one. I'm getting tired. I'm making poor decisions. Making poor decisions. Alright, here we go. Come on. Open this thing up. There we go. There we go. I'm getting tired. The eyes are getting blurry. But we're gonna really try. We got one away. We were one away earlier tonight. And we had to make a guess at the end, and we got the wrong guess. Come on through there. That's good. Oh, there's a 4. Okay, so that's that. Wow, that's just a brutal section. Brutal. I think that's got to be safe. Is the 1-2-1 pattern? All right, this is opening up. We're making some progress. Let's do this. Let's go. Let's clear this section here. All right, that's nice. Yeah, it's kind of got some Sudoku vibes, definitely. All right, are we stuck? No. That's got to be the mine. It's got to be this one. All right, good. We got that. All right, that's nice. Corners. Open this thing up. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, does this have to be... That's got to be that. Oh, ooh, this is looking good. That's... We made it through that. That's looking good. Alright, we're down to 15. I'm running out of freebies here. So we gotta figure out what we can do. If I have to guess, I'm guessing here. If I'd had to guess, just with that many here. All right, but we're gonna try to eliminate something here. We're trying to figure if we can figure one thing out. Okay, this has to be either here or here. For this 3, has to be here or here. Either way, that hits the 2, which means this is safe, and this is safe. Okay, so if those are safe, that means that's there. Okay. So this, does that help anything down here? No. But it's one of these two. Okay. So let's try to work this out. If it's this one, if it's here, then it's not there. If it's here, it's none of those. And then it's there. Okay, what's the alternative? Then it's here. If it's here, it's none of these. No, but it can't be. If it's here, no, it's not that. I don't see a way out, so I'm going here. All right, that's a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's one of those two, but one of those two means this is safe and that's safe. Oh, all right, all right, all right. We're down to 11 left. We are down to 11 left. So it's got to be one of these two, right? It's either this one or this one, and that gives it 3. That means this is safe. If that's safe, that means that's a mine. 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 Oh, baby. We are getting close. 7 left. So it's one of these two. Okay. If this, then that's safe. It's one of these two. Oh, where are we going? I'm scared. Okay, let's try to figure this one out. If it's this, then it's not these two. If it's this, it's not that. If it's not that, it is one of those two. Oh, that's a 3. Hold on. We have that. Hold on. We got it. We did it. We won. 432 seconds, I guess. There you go. All 100 mines identified. And then you know that you won because the little guy up here gets his sunglasses on. Alright, so I don't even know how long this stream was, but that's how long it took us to win. So that's what a 100 board looks like. Now I think there's other things, like you can do crazy stuff. So I don't know how crazy it'll let you get. 10-10 with 99. Then you auto win. Because the first one, it'll never make you lose in the first one. So if you do a 10 by 10 with a 99, auto win. But you could also do something crazy. You can do 10 by 10 with 1. And then you get that. But what would be something like... Well, this is the beginner level, just so you guys know. So there's 10. If you're just looking to start on the beginner level. You're still going to have these dilemmas, though, that you're going to have to solve. And then you slow down and you figure out how many mines. If I really want to slow down, that would have been the way to do it. So yeah, this is the easy level. But even the easy level, it's not like it's a guaranteed win every time. There you go. That's a win on the easy level. Alright, and then let's just do... We'll try an intermediate here. Hopefully this won't take too long. We already did expert. Just try to knock out intermediate. And by the way, you don't actually have to hit all the flags. It will auto hit the flags at the end of the game, but if you're trying to make sure that your count is right, that's why you'd want to plug in all the flags. So I'll leave that open for now because that doesn't matter. There we go, that's all of that. Oh, it was a lucky guess. That's a lucky guess. Well, this is on easy mode now. We finally beat it. We beat the expert level. What are we gonna do here? Okay, now I'm gonna plug in. I'm gonna plug in also. I know how many I'm actually trying to find. So there's 3 left. It's got to be one of these 2. Which means if it's definitely one of those 2, it can't be this. Which means it has to be this. There's the win. There's the intermediate. Yeah, so that's the intermediate level. So there we go. There's a win on that. You can rewind a few minutes if you want to go see the win. On the expert level, we did clear that. So, thank you. Well, it's a fun distractor for the night for sure. So with that though, I think we are going to go ahead and be done for the night. But thanks for hanging out playing Sharks. It's good catching up with you a little bit. Stay warm, stay safe, everybody. And if you do a little Minesweeper,